It's
Oh,
a
no, I'm not
beautiful
coming,
day.
by the way.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
I want to go Fire's Pit.
Okay, you go to Fire's Pit.
Damn straight.
Uh, Cameron, Vaude, and Quinn are all on the nature trail.
It's just us three. This is perfect.
Ugh.
I'm not sure why, but okay.
Sounds
All
To
right.
talk to them about the mission. Go ahead, sorry.
All right, so it's a nice day. It's quiet. There's birds singing, various wildlife scurrying about. It's absolutely miserable if you're a vampire, but if you're a
Very
normal human
bright
being,
out here.
it's a very nice day.
Don't bother me.
All right.
I have my wine. I'm good.
You're fucking Quinn is just like double fisting 2 bottles of wine. Just
I did have a
walking.
quarter bottle left of my other one.
That's how you do nature walks, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Amrit, you're leading the way. So lovely.
yes. Leading the way. I
Lovely
don't
day.
see or hear anything out of the ordinary. Can I
No,
do a
but you-
perception check?
You can, yes.
Bow! 30.
So what are we looking for?
Purple flower.
You're
A
looking for a
purple
flower. You find heavy footprints along the trail. They're almost like half bear, half dragon or something.
Okay.
You hear water off in the distance.
The footprints. Alright. They're his. So I'm just going to continue to go down the trail looking for my flower.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You see-
perception too, just in case. I'm gonna look for it also.
Okay.
I
You
find nothing.
the bark on that tree kind of looks like Jesus. Like the face kind of looks like the face of Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Amrin, you said you wanted to have a conversation or something?
Oh, yeah. With the, okay. So, Vaude, remember on the ship when we said we were going to destroy the engine once we found it?
Yes.
So, living in a life where you live practically forever,
I do
wouldn't you
now,
think
yes.
that it would wouldn't you think that it would be so much more fun if you could visit other worlds, other places, and see more there is to see than just one world?
Suppose that would be enjoyable, yes.
Well, I would too. This engine, I would like to destroy it if I don't get it, and I want it for that particular reason, to make my travels much more easier for me, or try to. I really don't know too much about it, but that's what I would like. What do you think?
So you're telling me that you don't want to destroy the engine anymore?
Well, no, I do want to destroy it if I get it.
Quinn,
Yeah. What are you guys talking about?
what do
Oh,
you
yeah.
know about the reality engine?
I have no idea what that is.
This is factual.
Amron, you clue him in.
Quinn,
If you want to pique
the more the
someone's
merrier.
brains, perhaps we should ask someone who is very straightforward. Especially when he's inebriated.
Ask him what?
Same thing you asked me.
Oh, Quinn. Well, did Quinn not hear all of this?
I
Sorry.
heard you.
But Quinn doesn't know what the reality engine is.
Oh. Well, we're not entirely sure what it does yet either. Right?
Explain to him like what
We know
you
some
know
stuff
about it,
about it.
and like why you're looking for it in the first place.
Oh, right. So we're supposed to get this engine for our boss. And this engine's supposed to, I don't even remember what it's supposed to do, Luke.
It's Kappa thinks it grants wishes.
Okay, yeah.
You've seen
Alright.
that it's able to do some weird shit. If you remember at the end of last season, you
Yeah,
found Kappa Corp's ship and it had all these crazy upgrades and there were like robo-zombies on it and a giant hydra. It was crazy.
Okay. So Let me just relay that to him.
Okay,
and-
all right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I would have preferred if you role played it.
I'm
But
sorry,
that's
I'm
fair
so
enough.
bad. I'm so sorry. I'm working on it.
All right. After assuming the conversation's over at this point, after a little while, you arrive at Violet Falls, which is on your map. It's
You didn't ask him what he'd do with it.
That's...
Come on, Amron. You gotta. If you're doing a
So what do
conversation.
you think, Quinn? Would you like to, what do you think of the idea of traveling to different worlds, seeing different things?
Quinn, you have a device that can grant you any wish. What do you do when it falls into your hand?
That's a good question. Thank you, Roxy, for
Sorry.
bailing us out.
I figured out something to play off of. Well, I mean, I don't know.
What do you plan to do for the rest of your life, Quinn?
It's a big question.
I mean, you're stowaway on a ship. What do you want to do with your life?
Pulls out the novel he's been writing. See.
Honestly, to tell the truth, a big part of my life was completed the other night when we killed that vampire hunter.
You can kill me now.
I'm a little.
Well,
I'm a little aimless at the moment.
What would?
If I could have anything,
That's what they're asking you.
A more pertinent question, perhaps, Quinn, is this device could potentially grant any wish, however, our employer seeks to have it in his hands. Now, our employer is not necessarily the most trustworthy fellow. How do you feel about returning it to him instead of letting us decide what to do with it ourselves?
why? I mean, what has he done? Who is he? Why is he not a good person?
well, he's very
It's
greedy.
It's also a good
I don't know. Why do we not trust Kappa again? Well, it's been a
Yeah, why
while.
don't you trust me, you assholes? Gee. Trying
well,
to help
it's
you
not.
out.
It's not. Well,
Quinn, he's going
I
to
don't want
pay
to
us.
fall into.
He's going to pay us an affordable salary for us to stick our necks out, put our lives on the line, and bring him back a device that could potentially grant any wish. If that doesn't...
Amron recalls the time that they were set up for Grand Theft Airship by Nolco, and Kappa decided not to bail them out because he didn't want to put his company in danger. There, I'll just
that's
help
a
you.
respectful business decision, honestly.
I'll just help you out there a little bit. Everyone is like half asleep right now. This is ridiculous.
Sorry.
No, it's
I'm
cool.
ready to gamble if you want to cut over there.
Yeah, we're gonna let you guys simmer for a little bit. Let's mull over some ideas. And Reeve, meanwhile, I have to keep like hiding people because you're all split up. Reeve, you're back at the end, and there's no pretty birds playing.
I wanna go up to the fighter's pit up here.
Okay.
Who do I see at the entrance?
You see what appears to be a well-dressed elven guard, probably associated with the rest of the guards you've seen so far. However, he's got kind of like a nice, formal suit and tie. He appears to be a bookie.
All right, I want to walk up to him. So what do we have up here? Man against beast, gladiator combat.
It's a kind of combat, you could say, kind of gladiatorial combat. This is the Half Moon Tavern fighting pit. Place your bets and watch all sorts of exotic creatures rip each other's throats out for fun and profit.
You know what's really exotic? Humans.
We do occasionally do human fights, although I'm afraid I just couldn't allow someone like a tourist to be involved.
Oh, why would I fight? I want to watch one of you guys fight.
Good. Well, on that note, we don't have any volunteers currently.
Oh, well, you're just not asking right.
Not particularly asking right now.
Well, I want to see. I'm gonna ask him. Are there any other gamblers around here? Any money actually rolling in, or would I pretty much be betting against myself right now?
He is making an insight check on you. He kind of whispers to be like, it's mostly low-end tourists, not a lot of high rollers, so to speak, such as the owner of the Catorsi Vineyard, a distinguished gentleman such as yourself.
All right, so I'm pretty much the only high roller around here for sure.
We have others. We have others that are betting, but the limit is around 100 gold. We only make special exceptions for the likes of you.
All right, well, I want to just kind of tighten my cloak a bit around my neck. Oh yeah, it's I like you. You're a good fellow, and
I enjoy my job.
let's make some bets. What's the first bout here?
First bout: giant lizard versus giant spider. Cold-blooded versus venomous.
Ooh,
I went to the wrong place.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my dice to see which one I want to bet on.
Oh, nice.
If it's 1 to 3, I'll do spider. Spider it is.
Spider it is.
And I'll put down 120. What are the odds here?
The odds are 2 to 1 in favor of the spider. Seems to be. Elves are very partial to woodland creatures like spiders.
Ooh, actually, in that case, I don't want to agree with elves, and I like more money rather than less money, so I'll bet against the spider. I'm going to go for the lizard, and I'll put 120 down for it.
Okay, 120 on the lizard. The lizard, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make some rolls here. All right. You kind of wait around the fighting pit with a couple other tourists. Everyone's got their tickets and they're yelling. The spider, in a flurry of web, comes out of its cage and kind of scuttles about looking for its prey. The lizard slinks out of its cage and with a terrible hiss reveals its razor-sharp fangs. They immediately lunge at each other. Fangs first from both contestants. The lizard bites deeply into the spider's leg, one of its many legs rather, as the spider twitches its mandibles in pain. The spider reiterates with a strong, solid bite to the neck of the lizard. The lizard releases its grip and backs off, seemingly poisoned. But the spider is limping from the result of the lizard's first original bite. The lizard overcomes the poison and lunges again. The spider also lunges at the same time, and they lock fangs. The lizard rips the mandibles from the spider's face, vanquishing it, and giving Reeve the prize.
Damn straight.
How do betting odds work?
It's 2 to 1, right?
Yeah, it's 2 to 1. So you get
I get my 240, right?
yeah, you get your 240. But what would have happened with
Sounds
the
good.
spider would have won? I don't know how like racing odds.
Oh, you just wouldn't have given me money.
Oh, okay.
You would have given anyone else only yeah. 50% more, I think is what it is. Or something.
Yeah, it was good. The lizard would have been poisoned to death, but he crit his last roll against the spider. And
Damn straight, because I bet on him.
yeah.
Did I get a good view of any other animals in cages?
No. There seems to be like they're like raised up from area and then released from their cages.
Can I does it look like there's an entrance to the underground area around here anywhere?
Perception, dungeoneering, or streetwise. We'll do streetwise.
I'll do streetwise. Not good, but
You don't see one. Could be anywhere.
I'll walk up to the elf guy and I'll be like, "Oh, that was pretty good show. Pretty good show. You got anything a little bigger?"
A little bigger, you say? Well, I'll have to see what we have in our reserves, but I think we could probably.
I'd love to see some of the possibilities to invest in here.
Give me a diplomacy check +5.
Be
Well, normally I don't let important clientele such as yourself down into the pits, but it looks like you can handle yourself. So please, right this way. He kind of leads you under this tree here. There is a latch under the tree that leads to a spiral staircase. He takes you down to the pit below to show you some of the potential contestants. And with that, we will go back to the nature trail. Hey, what'd you guys talk about? You seem to have a very nice conversation in text form.
Okay, so Quinn, we told Quinn about the wish, and so what would Quinn say that he would want?
I could think of nothing better than to have my family back again.
Oh shit! Bring people back to life.
Well, Quinn, the problem with that is your family has been dead for years, right? Who's to say they will come back, but maybe as grotesque monsters, and we'll just have to kill them all over again. Kind of like the monkey's paw thing.
Jeez, Amron, that's dark.
I'll put a hand on Quinn's shoulder and shake my head.
You can't bring people back from the dead so easily.
How do you know that the reality engine can't?
I don't, but
you guys did say sort of. It sounded like you were saying any wish was possible.
well, I mean, I don't really believe that.
It's good to
But-
keep your hopes up, Quinn. Perhaps when we find the reality engine, that might be a possibility.
Yeah, maybe if Amron wasn't such a giant fucking downer, it might be a possibility.
I'm trying to get what I want. I'm sorry. I'm trying to convince him otherwise.
Anyway,
just do what you did with
you've
me. Tell him that Cap will pay him if he keeps coming along with you.
you've arrived at Violet Falls, which is about halfway through the nature trail according to your map. It's a beautiful, serene waterfall that cascades off of several steps. There's a nice little pool below, looks like a pond. There's a stream that goes under a bridge that feeds the waterfall. Amron, what are you rolling?
I'm rolling first for any signs of like a scuff, like a scuffle between anything, like any dirt kicked up or, blood or anything.
It seems perfectly peaceful, although you have lost the trail of whom you assume was Buckthorn.
Okay, do I see any purple flowers?
As a matter of fact, you see what look like purple buds over here blooming on the shore, the creek.
Oh, I have a small gripe real quick, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall from the beginning of the nature walk, Buckthorn was flying.
You're correct.
Shit.
All right. That's a perfectly legitimate retcon. All right. You didn't even pick up his trail at any point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a legitimate retcon. Rage will
fair.
be proud that you remembered that.
I did it.
All right. So yeah.
Alright, so there's at least no blood. Alright. Whatever. This is just normal grass,
Yep.
so.
It's a pitfall. You die. No. No, it's not.
Alright. I'm gonna make my way over here. And I guess would I know? No, I guess not. I know what they look like, right?
He said it was a vibrantly purple flower with a lot of petals, and it was fairly large. And he said he needed a pristine specimen. These are purple flowers mixed with white flowers, and they're actually like just buds.
Ah.
Maybe
These are useless.
a check would tell you more.
Okay, let's do nature check. Nature. 23.
While these aren't the flowers you're looking for, as you kind of sigh and realize, oh god, I gotta keep looking for this shit again. You notice bright purple petals coming from the stream under the rocks.
Under the rocks?
Yes. Bubbling up from the stream under the rocks, you see purple petals floating and going over the waterfall into the pond below.
Okay, so wait, they're coming up from the...
So yeah, they're coming from the source of the stream. You see
Alright.
them.
I want to get a closer look.
Okay. You see there's roughly a 5x5 little tunnel where the stream is naturally emanating from. It's like a subterranean kind of deal. It goes into the side of like a hill, like a mountain.
Oh. Okay.
Vaude, are you just kind of enjoying the scene?
Vaude is kind of half-heartedly brushing his hand through some of the foliage in front of him while kind of staring off into the distance.
Oh god.
There's a strange look of actual enjoyment on his face, as this is
like-
probably the first time in a long time he's been able to enjoy himself.
It's like we're not actually fighting anything. It's amazing.
He knows this will probably soon end. Just taking it in. He's also kind of staring over and watching what Quinn does. What's Quinn up to?
I am looking through the journal that we got off the vampire hunter.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
You've gleaned all the information you can from the
I know.
journal, but you're still amazed that such a awful person could even exist. Someone so set in their ways and their ideals that they'd be willing to commit genocide for them. It's a very disgusting person.
I'll come over to him if I see him kind of reading and just, put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Don't listen to her. Keep your chin up. Who knows?"
Shit.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, Amryn, you see that there are purple petals coming from a stream that is
Yeah.
within the mountain, but to get farther up the stream, you're going to have to get wet.
That's fine. Amber's going to take off her shoes and go in the stream.
Okay.
Oh wait, she wants to check how deep it is. If it's safer, there's anything in it first. Hold on, wait. Jesus.
Too late. It grabs you.
I like how she
Okay.
waded in.
36. So it's like-
Yes. So you can tell that this goes to a subterranean lake. It's not that far. You have to go completely underwater at some point, but it should be about like waist high once you're on the inside.
Okay.
You know this because I don't know. I honestly can't think of a reason how you would know this, but you
It's just a guess.
you
just a guess.
crit roll. You feel confident about
It's
it.
clear water,
An
and she can
educated guess.
see the light gleaming from underneath.
Well, there's no light coming from it. It's pitch black on the inside.
It's one of those movie things where inside a cave there's light coming from somewhere. We don't know
From
why.
somewhere.
It's just there.
You don't know why. Exactly.
She
Movie magic.
catches like a
It's like
glimpse
Lost.
of her own future for some reason that just kind of flashes before her eyes.
That's so Raven. Okay.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'm really
so Amber's
feeling
gonna wave or try to wave over at Vaude and Quinn.
We're not looking at you. You're just.
You know what? Amber's just gonna go. She's just gonna go down and
Bye.
go in.
Quinn's just like, not everything's about you, Jeez.
Okay.
She's just gonna go in.
All right. You go inside. It is pitch black inside.
Can I pop open crack a sunrod?
Oh,
You
now
sure
that-
can.
I'm ready to watch what happens here. Here we go.
Me too. She didn't tell either one of us.
Hi.
This is
Hey,
Oh, well.
fantastic.
you guys aren't even looking in her direction, so
No,
you won't even
not
be
at
able
all.
to see
No,
what
I'm trying to
No
console
worries.
Quinn a little bit as we watch this waterfall over to our north.
My next
Exactly.
character is gonna be a robot.
happens. The waterfall just becomes red at some point.
A smile just slowly comes upon both of our faces.
All right.
All right.
Sorry.
We're contemplating the
What do I
meaning of
see?
life and.
All right, Amryn, you see a fairly large subterranean lake. It's about 100 yards long. You look above you. There's stalactites. Stalactites dripping fresh mountain
job.
spring water.
Yeah, get your geology right.
Yeah.
Well done.
fresh mountain spring water into the source of the waterfall. You notice all around you there is driftwood and purple, like petals. The driftwood appears to be broken crates. And you see to your right another tunnel that leads further on
God
with
damn it.
knee-deep water.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
swim back? I want to swim back this way.
No.
Yes.
No!
Gawd and Quinn are not there anymore.
They just cast invisibility on themselves.
I think I might
Alright.
have that. Hang on. Let's see if it's for
Alright.
2.
You're now soaked.
That's
Your
fine.
hair and clothes
That's
are
fine. I'm gonna soaked. I'm just gonna go over to these two, put my arms around, and say, "I think I found the flower, guys."
A dripping wet Amryn just embraced both of you.
I will push her arm off, cast prestidigitation on both me and Quinn's shoulders to clear them off and dry them, and say, "Great, so we can go back now."
Well, there's another tunnel. It's pretty dark in there. I don't want to go alone.
So you didn't find the flower.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's in there.
It helps if
There's
you tell the
petals.
truth, Amryn.
I'm pretty sure I found the flower. There's just petals everywhere of this flower. But there's also
Water, butterflies. Look around you. How dangerous could this place be?
well, our other party member didn't return from this place, so I don't know how dangerous it could be.
He's a bear. He's probably found his family.
Can you guys come with me in this tunnel?
I'll come. I'll go with you.
Alright, thank you, Quinn.
Awesome.
Enjoy, Roxy.
I don't want to get my clothes dirty. I'm
Alright.
tired of doing that.
You can take them off if you want.
No, thank you.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright.
Okay. Quinn, you dunk under the water and arise in a subterranean lake. There is a tunnel with
Vampires can't cross rivers.
oh my god.
I'm not a vampire, I'm a Vryloka.
Hey, does he have to breathe?
Actually, I don't know.
Quinn,
I'm not
do you-
sure either, actually.
Check your
Unless he has a
character thing,
specific
see.
feat, he doesn't have the ability to just
Okay.
hold his breath forever.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
shit.
it doesn't matter because the water's only like waist deep, and then the water continues knee deep in a tunnel to your right here.
And I have low light, so I can see decently in here, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yay.
There's
Quinn,
also
He's
Where'd
still a
you
sun
go
rod,
in?
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's also a sun rod.
Where'd
that's
you go
fascinating.
in?
Okay. Are you guys continuing down the tunnel?
Yeah, the perception check if we hear anything or see anything.
Yeah, me too.
Oops.
Wow,
You're-
there you go.
You're gonna run into Buckthorn's mom, and he's gonna attack you.
Amryn, I don't even know where to start with you. You did.
That's also plus 16, so a 20.
All right, that's better than nothing. All right, Quinn, you are overwhelmed with the familiar smell of wet dog. Amryn, Amryn and Quinn, actually, you hear a commotion coming from in front of you, and you see light. You see light, candlelight from the looks of it.
I
Just go ahead and
well,
move this.
I put my hand on Amryn's shoulder.
And punch her.
Jason!
Take her, just
No,
spare me.
No, what were those? There were gnolls, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I smell the gnolls. They are here.
Mm.
I know they're here.
And they're big too.